Hi, I'm Michael Machado, product manager for the Predictive Vision Services, and we are in for quite the treat. I'm live with Richard Socher, chief scientist for Salesforce, and we're about to learn a little bit more about what's going on with Einstein.
Hi, Michael. It's great to be here.
Thank you. So, Richard, you were the former CEO of MetaMind. Tell us a little bit about why you started MetaMind and what the company was hoping to achieve.
Yeah, so when I was a PhD student at Stanford, I realized how impactful this technology could be, but also most of my friends were going to consumer-oriented companies, and I thought, boy, artificial intelligence would be so powerful in the hands of good enterprise companies. And so we set out to build a horizontal AI platform to understand both visual and textual content, eventually also structured data, and really make sense of it, gain insights from it, and eventually bring that capability to a lot of different companies.
Wow. And research was such a big part of what MetaMind was doing, advancing the state of the art. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you guys are going to continue the research now that you're part of Salesforce?
Yeah, in fact, I'm super excited. One of my jobs as chief scientist here is to start and build out Salesforce research. And I'm excited because AI is in this stage where some things we already know work really well. In other cases, we still have to do research and question answering or building a single joint model. We call this multitask learning, where a single model can continue to learn from all kinds of different inputs, continue to get smarter and evolve, and eventually be able to solve a whole host of different problems such as question answering, understanding your email, understanding all kinds of textual and visual inputs in a single joint model. I think that is a very powerful idea, and Salesforce is a great place to do that kind of research.
Yeah. So many at Salesforce have been impressed by the capabilities you guys are now adding to the platform. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the customers you had as part of MetaMind?
Thanks, yeah. At MetaMind, we really had this horizontal platform, so our customers were really quite diverse. They ranged from trying to understand satellite images to medical image understanding, understanding images on social media like Twitter, but we also did a lot of work in natural language understanding, trying to extract information from emails, trying to work in predictive service kinds of applications, so it's quite a broad range.
That's amazing. Are you still working with any of these companies still?
Yeah, so some of our biggest customers we're still working with. One of the most exciting one, I think, is VRAD. VRAD is a teleradiology company. They essentially get radiology scans when the radiology departments inside hospitals aren't working like late at night. And they're installed in over half of all the US hospitals. And what we're working on with them is triaging very urgent cases. Imagine a head CT scan comes in, but the person may have just had a mild headache. Now, that might not have the highest urgency level, and so the service level agreements would get back to would get a radiology scan back in maybe 25 minutes or 20 minutes. But if that scan actually shows intracranial hemorrhage, which is a type of brain bleed, it might kill you in 5 minutes. And so we, with our predictive vision services, are able to look at the scan and put a very high urgency to cases that have this intracranial hemorrhage, and that allows us to reduce the amount of time that it takes for a doctor to look at it and to send them back the radiology reports. And it's saving lives, so it feels like a very impactful, or it is a very impactful application of artificial intelligence.
Wow, that's really amazing technology being applied to save lives. Wow, incredible. I think we're seeing a lot of tech companies in this AI arms race between the advent of chatbots taking over the world, or advances across AI and over all these different verticals. Deep learning in particular is something that people are talking about in the media as really being able to help AI continue to advance the state of the art. Why do you think it's such an important time to be working in this field?
It's a great question. I think a couple of things have changed in technology that have really empowered AI to now become useful and cross that threshold. There are three things: data, infrastructure, and compute, and advances in algorithms. And especially in data, Salesforce is a phenomenal place to be at, because Salesforce has the trust. Trust is our number one value, and we have access to this. And with in collaboration with our customers, we can train models that could otherwise not be trained, because we started as a system of record many years ago, and now we have all this historical data that we can make useful for our customers, and it's their own data, and humans don't even have to look at it anymore. Thanks to deep learning, we can just take the raw data in and predict useful outcomes, such as in service or sales for lead scoring. Now, data is just one aspect, though. You also need to have a good infrastructure, oftentimes GPUs, so very complex, power-hungry machines that get very hot, need a lot of cooling, and we have those as well. And we have the great product and engineering teams to put the right kinds of data sets together with the right infrastructure. And now, especially with the various acquisitions that Salesforce has done, including MetaMind, my own company, as well as a lot of others, we also have the AI expertise inside the company to bring AI to everybody.
Wow. And I think you said that the idea of going from a system of record to a system of engagement, now we're in the system of intelligence age. And I think Salesforce has this unique opportunity. Where do you see it? Why did that influence you to actually join the Salesforce ecosystem?
Yeah, it's been really exciting to join Salesforce because as a company, we really have the ability now to influence hundreds of thousands of other companies and bring this technology to everybody, become everybody's data scientist. And so as a technologist, it's really exciting to build the sort of meta platform for AI here at Salesforce.
And that meta platform is branded Einstein. You see it almost anywhere you look at Dreamforce right now. What really is Einstein all about, and how is your company, MetaMind, now involved in that group?
It's a great question. So Einstein is really, there are two parts of it. The first one is we want to improve all our clouds and our products. So in marketing, we'll enable people to go through millions of images and find the right kinds of audience for them and see the context visually in which their product is actually shown. In sales, we can help people score their opportunities and leads. In services, we will automate and empower service representatives to be much more efficient. And so this is kind of what I care about, is sort of making AI helpful. Now, we also understand that AI is so powerful, and we have this amazing general purpose technology here that we've developed, and we don't want to just use it for our own products. We want to empower our customers to build their own products too. So the second part is to have a variety of developer tools that enable others, sometimes as simple as dragging and dropping images into the web browser, to create their own AI algorithms.
Wow. So is that the predictive vision service? Is MetaMind involved in the Einstein products?
That's right. That is one of our first services, one of many great things to come.
Wow, that's great. So looking holistically, how do you think the future of CRM is going to be influenced by artificial intelligence?
I think CRMs will change significantly, and they'll become systems of intelligent relationship management systems, systems of intelligent understanding of relationships, and then basically move from just being a system of record and a system of engagement to really a system of intelligence that will personalize the interactions that you have, and it will empower our customers and then create more personalized and helpful connections to their customers.
So this has really been great. We expect to hear a lot more about Einstein at Dreamforce. Can you tell us a little bit about the booth, the sessions, the keynotes that we should be looking out for to learn more?
Yeah, so it's kind of impossible to not be able to not learn something about Einstein here. You can see it in a lot of different places. We have the developer forest all around us here. I love the props. We're a big fan of national parks here myself too. We'll have Mark's keynote. We'll have a special Einstein keynote on Thursday. We have a lot of AI panels and discussions and roundtables. So it's going to be an exciting time to learn about Einstein.
Wow, this has been amazing learning about Einstein from you, Richard Socher. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks for having me.
And that's it for Dreamforce Live interview with Richard Socher. Stay tuned to hear more about what's going on live from Dreamforce.